Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. James Chihuahua needs to take a seat and eat some humble pie once again. Fans have been accusing him of drinking too much Coca-Cola after he had a full-on flip out on his recent Instagram story over something he loves to power trip over. James loves to nitpick new upcoming makeup companies who have either made a mistake or who he believes shouldn't be making makeup because essentially he's jealous of them. Kind of similar to how Jeffree got extremely jealous of James's makeup career last year and how well he was doing, etc. Well, James literally can't stop being jealous of other startup makeup brands. He was recently called out for shading Alicia Keys and he apologised, and then a week or so later he's now coming for Conrad's new makeup brand. So basically her company sent him some free PR, but the company made a mistake and accidentally sent him makeup that was empty. Like there was literally no product in the makeup. Super awkward, so he decided to call them out publicly on his Instagram story, not thinking anyone would know who the brand owners were, as he covered up the brand name with his fingers. But of course, everyone found out pretty fast who he was talking about.
Okay, so I've already been having a really weird day. Maybe one day I'll tell you guys about it, but honestly, probably not because I probably can't. But I have just been really sitting here thinking like, wow, could this actually get any weirder or any worse? And it just did. I just opened a PR package from a new makeup brand from somebody who has no business having a makeup brand, and I just wanted to show you guys some of these products. Okay, this is the liquid highlighter that I just opened up. Notice anything weird about it? There's no highlighter in there, nor is there a cap, and it's not even sealed. Like I actually just received this piece of plastic in a PR box. I'm gonna cover the brand. This is the eyeliner that I just got. You notice the tip is white, right? That's because there's no ink in the actual eyeliner pen. Like, stop making makeup brands. Stop! You guys? Okay, I've calmed down since my last Instagram story and I just came outside to sit by the pool for a few minutes and just like get a breath of fresh air. I don't know what it is, but today is just not, it's just it. I truly feel like I'm being tested by the universe. I feel like reality show cameras are about to like walk out and be like, haha, gotcha, at any second right now. Like, is anybody else feeling that way? I hope everyone's having a better Wednesday than I am, that's for sure.
Well, Lauren has actually been in the beauty scene for quite a while, despite what James Chihuahua thinks. She came out with a book on beauty years ago. She may not be a makeup artist per se, but her passion has been there for years. And for James to drag her like that is so disrespectful once again. So yeah, James has had a long history of getting extremely jealous over any celebrity trying to release a new makeup line, and will bark at them. But going back to his recent Instagram story on Conrad, it's almost as if he was shaking in that video. Like someone take that chihuahua out for a walk on a leash. It's clearly been inside for too long, or someone's fed it caffeine and it can't function properly. James, you are embarrassing yourself. Now, Conrad has since responded to James going off. She had explained her side of the story in a recent post stating, "For those asking about the empty components sent to James, let me tell you a fun story. The woman who put together the gifts, it was me, decided to fill up a makeup bag full of empty samples to make sure everything would fit inside. When beauty products arrived and it was time to fill up all the makeup bags, she, again me, accidentally included the bag full of empties with others and it was sent out. She will be let go immediately." It sounds like an honest mistake to me. Once again, James Chihuahua has made a fool of himself. He is not a gatekeeper in the makeup industry. He doesn't get to decide who can and can't start a beauty brand. And you can't tell me he hasn't made mistakes with his makeup palette and merch line in the past either. So take a seat, James. So yeah, James looked way too angry to be lashing out like that publicly over someone's new makeup company. Like, I know he gets jealous of people, but him acting out like this is just not a good look. And it's not the first time he's acted this way either. For example, he got insanely jealous of Marlena Style for releasing a Netflix documentary on the beauty industry back in 2018. Like, he went off at her. He had some public angry chihuahua breakdown back then too. And even when Marlena said numerous times she never copied him and that Netflix had actually gotten in touch with her, he completely disregarded what she said and his jealousy shone through. Throwback to when this happened. Marlena had tweeted, "Huge props to Netflix for showing behind the scenes of the beauty industry. Who wants to watch when it comes out? Let Netflix know how big this community is." Wait, what? And as we can see months prior, James had tweeted, "Hi Netflix, let's make a documentary on the behind the scenes of the beauty industry and why the community is plummeting. I already have a full outline of it done that highlights faults on all sides in a non-biased way, and a platform of millions that want to know more. Email me." And then when James found out that Marlena had snatched the Netflix documentary documentary, he had tweeted, "Oh, I am livid right now. Everything that I put my heart and love and a ton of work into is always stolen by someone else. I feel so defeated right now, it's insane. I posted about my documentary several months ago. There's no denying that you've paved the way for many people over the past 10 plus years, but you also discredited every single influencer who's changing with the industry in your video that you released due to personal feelings. I went from being a consumer who couldn't afford 3 foundation shades for my kit, to being a small influencer, to being a large influencer, to being at the top and working consulting directly with brand CEOs on campaigns and marketing. I've seen all sides. Don't try it." Marlena had responded at the time, "James, I think it would be great to hear about your input from an influencer side as well. I didn't approach Netflix. They approached me and want to understand everything about the beauty industry. Nothing drama related. DM me privately if you'd like." James responded, "This woman knows nothing about the industry other than blaming her bad business decisions and personal issues on influencers. Netflix, this is absurd, and I'd love to get in a room together to show you the non-biased outline I've already made on the subject that documents all sides." James, you're not even 21 years old. You've never produced makeup. You've never started a brand from the ground up. I'm sorry this feels like it was stolen, but I did not seek out this opportunity. When you've been in this industry for 10 plus years, then tell us about your experience. So yeah, very awkward, and some things never change. So throw back to last week when both James and Manny Mooch shaded Alicia Keys and then apologised less than 24 hours later. James had tweeted, "People who do not wear makeup should not be coming up with makeup brands, but that's just my opinion." Then James had apologised not long after, and the apology ended with him saying, "I'm sorry, it wasn't my place to gatekeep this industry. I can't wait to support and try out the products, and I know the brand will be worth $1 billion in a few years." So update, James has since realised what he's done is wrong yet again, and has apologised yet again for the second time in 2 weeks for shading a new beauty brand on the market. James had posted this to his recent Instagram story. "Wanted to write an apology to Lauren Conrad for my stories earlier. I've been on the verge of tears all day long from a ton of things going wrong, and opening her PR package was the icing on the cake of weird things happening today. My stories talking about the products were supposed to be funny, but they just came across as nasty because I was upset. Not with her, but with other things that happened today. Lauren and I spoke privately about the misunderstanding and are both good. I'm so glad today's over with. Gonna cry myself to sleep now. See y'all tomorrow. Love you." You'd think James would learn to maybe not be so jealous, seeing as jealousy did end his career last year, and now it's just ended Jeffree Star's career. Maybe he's getting some sort of power trip out of knowing Jeffree is no longer the #1 beauty guru in the world, and you best believe James's ego has risen again from the grave. He's literally acting just like Jeffree Star did last year, and to be quite frank, it's probably going to end him, because jealousy is just not a good look, especially to these poor celebrities that are just trying to branch out and be bosses in their own right. And you know, he's not the only one with a passion for makeup in this world. There's plenty of room in the industry for more startups. The sooner he learns this, the better. But to be honest, he probably won't learn anything, because this is the second time he shaded someone and apologised within the span of 2 weeks. So what is Jeffree Star currently up to? Well, he's not being jealous anymore, so I guess that's a start. But he is, however, profiting off people who he's kicked off his PR lists for literally no reason at all, by the way. Some of these people he's thrown off his PR lists haven't done anything to offend him. Not really an ethical business move on his half, but are we surprised? No. So someone recently got in touch with me on Instagram, and they sent me a message saying, "Hey, I don't know if this is tea or not, but I find it disgusting. There is a girl named Vivian Elizabeth. She's a huge Jeffree Star Cosmetics fan, and the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Instagram posts lots of her pictures. She used to be on the PR list, and they took her off. No messages, nothing. They are still posting her pics, but she's not getting any PR. Here are some messages and posts that you can see it." Here Vivian had responded to a message saying, "Nope, no message or anything. I haven't been getting any PR since November." And here we can see recent posts of hers on Jeffree Star Cosmetics Instagram page from July and August this year. Now, Jeffree Star Cosmetics posts heaps of this chick's content, so it's really rude of them to keep using her content if they aren't even sending her stuff anymore. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. Now, ex-bestie of Jeffree, Manny Mooch, is over here dropping Colourpop Cosmetics. He's decided today that he no longer wants to have anything to do with them and has stopped being an affiliate partner. He had recently tweeted, "Hey guys, for those asking about my Colourpop code, I am actually no longer a Colourpop affiliate. I decided to pull my code for multiple reasons I won't get into. So as of now, my code is no longer active. Just wanted to update y'all." Now fans are all like, what's the tea? What's this company doing behind the scenes that we don't know about? Saucy. And he's all like, "Nah, not saying anything, been in enough drama, don't want to be in any more." But his fans are like, "Yo, if there's something we need to know about, like are they being shady? We prefer to know, that way we don't waste our money on an undeserving company." But Manny Mooch remains silent, and apparently he's not the only beauty guru to stop working with Colourpop Cosmetics. Nicole Concilio said that her code might not not be working at the moment, meaning that Colourpop is either getting rid of their affiliates program or they're getting rid of the big influencers to give a chance to the smaller ones. So what are your thoughts on all this? Let me know in the comments.